today I'm going to show you how you can add your Amazon KDP book to up to 10 additional categories, apart from the 2 that you have to select when you're uploading your manuscript. So we're on bookshelf now, and the book I'm going to be adding to other categories is this one, a journal, the Build Your Self-Worth and Learn to Love Yourself a Whole Lot More journal. It's a paperback. I don't have it in Kindle at the moment. So I'm going to need the A's in, so I'm going to copy and paste that. We're going to scroll down to the bottom to the Contact Us. Then we're going to click on this one, Manage Your Book and Series. And I think the most appropriate one is Enter Book Details and Upload Book Content. Click on that. And then we're going to send them an email. So I delete all of this stuff here. I'm going to add the A's in, but for some reason the space always disappears. Paste. So we have to put that space in there. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Just write, hi, can you please add this book to the following categories. Right, and now this I'm only going to alter these categories at the moment in the UK. So we're going to put amazon.co.uk because you have to say which platform you're using. Now, I'll just sort of let you know up front, having already gone through these categories, I found that Amazon.com actually has more categories that are relevant, more interesting categories for this book than they do on Amazon.co.uk. But for now, we'll just look at the Amazon.co.uk. So we're going to start with books. We always start with books. If it's a Kindle book that you're adding to other categories, you don't have books, you put Kindle store. So if you've got a paperback or a hardback, I would imagine it's the same. I think I've never published a hardback. If it's a book, you start with books. If it's a Kindle ebook, you start with Kindle store. Okay, remember that. But we're not doing Kindle books here today. So then what we do is we go on to amazon.co.uk and we start to look at the available categories there. Okay, so here we are on amazon.co.uk under books. Now we're just going to press search. And what comes up here is the department, books. So you could grab a piece of paper and a pen maybe. So we start with the word books, remember, / and then we're going to scroll down here to see which category would be relevant. Now we have got to be very, very careful about the category under which we put our books, because lots of people have cheated, if you like, and applied their book to a category that is not really relevant to push themselves up and to end up being classed as a bestseller. But it's not the ideal way of doing it, and if Amazon find out, they will either suspend your account or they'll close it completely. So having already looked through all of these, really the only relevant category is health, family and lifestyle, and then there is mind, body and spirit, and I'll explain why in a minute. Now I did have a look at calendars, diaries and annuals, but there was nothing in there that was really suitable for this kind of journal. So it's not a yearbook or an annual. Birthday, bookmark calendars, day-to-day calendars. It's not a calendar, it's a journal. Desk diaries, family planners. mini calendars, office calendars, you know. I could possibly put it under family planners, but it's not relevant and it's not really worth the risk. So let's go back to books. So for this one, I am going to click on what did I say I was going to click on? Health, family and lifestyle. So we've got books, health. I'm just jotting this down myself. Family and lifestyle. / where has it gone? And then I'm going to go through all of these here: beauty and fashion, complementary medicine, diets and healthy eating. Really, the only relevant ones are self-help and women's health and lifestyle. So we'll have self-help. Now, in order to also include the women's health and lifestyle, we've got to do it as a separate entry. So again, it's books / health, family, lifestyle, etc., etc. And then it's women's health and lifestyle. Okay, I'm just jotting that down so don't forget. So those, we're going to enter it under those two categories. Now let's go back to books. And again, and we'll go to mind. Where are we? Mind, body and spirit. I've gone past it. Mind, body and spirit. So we have books / mind, body and spirit / let's have a look. Self-help. And also, as a separate entry, thought and practice. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that, thought and practice. I think that's probably acceptable without getting into too much trouble. Okay, so yeah, so you know, you can go through them and you could say to yourself, well, I'd have put it in this or I'd have put it in that. But I say you've got to be careful. So there are some books that you can, you know, you'll find that you can easily put them under 10 separate categories, and 10 is the maximum. So yeah, so that's it really. I can't find anything there that I would feel is applicable. Don't think university, I don't know, I don't think young adult is applicable. We'll have a look at it, because technically it could also be a book for teenagers. But you've got to be careful. Personal health, social and family issues. I mean, I suppose you could have an entry, young adult and social and family issues. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have a think about that one. I'll jot it down anyway, just in case. Young adult, and then what is it? Social and family issues. Because it's not a book solely for adults. You know, teenagers could use it as well. Okay then, so in a minute we'll pop back to KDP. Okay, so here we are back at KDP. So remember, we're starting with books. We're going to add health, family and lifestyle. Have I spelled that right? Lifestyle / and then we were going to add self-help. So that's one category. Then it's books / health, family, and I'm doing this in a hurry, but excuse me, lifestyle. And then it was women's health and lifestyle. Okay. And then we went on to mind, body and spirit. So it's books / mind, body and spirit / and self-help. And then again, books I mean, I could copy and paste this, but to be honest with you, it sometimes it doesn't go quite right when you're doing it on here on this email. I've tried it before. Self-help, we need a hyphen. Their books, Mind, Body and Spirit. Mind, biddy and spirit. Mind, bossy and spirit. Bosy. Body, mind, body and spirit. I'm not even putting the commas in now. Right, and it is, what did we say? Thought and practice. Thought and practice. So there you go. That's now. So when we've done this, we're going to just send it to KDP and they will get back to us, either confirming that they've added the book to those categories or telling us if there's any kind of problem. Now, I can't remember whether it's a maximum of 10 categories overall or whether it's a maximum of 10 per Amazon platform. I can't remember. I'm going to have to check up on that, but I wanted to show you something. So we're going to skip back over to Amazon, but this time Amazon.com. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Hi, so here we are on Amazon.com and we're already here with books, and there's going back to look at books with regards to a self-help journal about self-love and self-acceptance and, working through the pain of rejection. There's not an awful lot of categories that are immediately, obvious. So I know that there's a limit to 10 categories, but I can't remember whether that's 10 per Amazon platform or 10 in total. I think it's 10 in total. So anyway, I came down here to self-help. So we know the drill by now, don't we? It's books, that's what we start with, / then it's self-help and / and then we can pick out any niched down categories here. And there are, so I can pick 6 because I've got 4 on my list. Now, I may be wrong, it may be 10 per Amazon platform, but let's just say it isn't. So where are we going to go with this? This is a book about working through the pain of rejection, improving the way we view ourselves, improving our self-worth and how, our self-love. Because the pain of rejection can cause us to dislike ourselves, to blame ourselves, to be hard on ourselves. And I know because I've spent years working with people and their emotional issues and problems. So I know that this is true and I've experienced it in my own life. So, it's personal as well. And so emotions is the first one that we can include. So if you're making a note of this, you could jot that down. Books, self-help, emotions, happiness, inner child. That's a good one. Journal writing. That's, excellent, isn't it? So then what else? Maybe 2 more, is it? Motivational, personal transformation and self-esteem. So they seem the most relevant. So I've already written those down. So I just wanted to show you. So the categories in different countries are not the same. So I don't know what they have under the Kindle books, but this is what it is under books anyway. So in a minute, we'll skip back to KDP. Okay. So here we are back at KDP, and we can add these in for Amazon.com. I'll just show you quickly. I won't go through the whole lot because you'll be here all day. So I'm going to repeat the A's in. I'm going to copy and paste it just to be on the safe side. Copy. I might not need to do that, but we'll do it anyway. Paste. Then we'll go, let's have a little bit of a gap here. I love my gaps. Right. And then it's Amazon.com. And then it is books / self-help / and the first one is emotions. And then obviously we go on through the list: emotions, happiness, inner child, journal writing, self-esteem, personal transformation. When we've done all of that, then we can just send the message. And then they will get back to us in a day or two and either say that they've added the books to the categories, or they will tell us if there are any problems and any reasons why they can't add the books to those categories. So that's how you do it. Now, I don't know how really effective this is. I cannot say, I'll be honest with you, because I generally do this with my books. And I've also added them to Australia and Canada. There are some countries you can't add them to. I spent ages one day going through several different countries and then found out that they weren't going to accept them for this or that country. I don't know the reason, but that's how I understood it. So, but I can't say that I saw this huge increase in book sales. However, it doesn't hurt, does it? So you've got, your cover, you've got your keywords, you've got your description. Then if you can find more categories, then, you're covering all of your bases. And then the only other thing is, A+ content and then marketing. So you can see, this is not just about writing a book and sticking it up there. When I first started publishing, that's what I wanted to do. And I listened to a lot of authors. I used to listen to because I've stopped doing it now, 6-figure authors. I loved them. I just loved the kind of slow and easy pace. I used to listen to them whilst lying in the bath. And who else? Well, I listened to a lot of different authors anyway, but I did become very overwhelmed, and I did become very frustrated by, the idea that what I wanted to do was write books and publish them and sell them, and, the angels would sing, the rainbows would shine. But then I found out I had to do all of this other stuff as well. And so I dragged my heels on some of it for quite a long time. So I'm probably behind other people. But here we are. So this is the way I do it. There may be a neater or more speedy way of doing it. And if you know that, then, you carry on. But this is the way that I know how to do it. So it's just another string to the bow, isn't it? So there you go. So once you've got all your categories listed, all you do is send it. And what I'm going to do is add these other categories in a minute, and then I'm going to send it. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. That would be really handy. Okay, take care. Bye.